Welcome into another SR51 Media Show. I am your host, Salt Aries. Hopefully you're having a good day. If you're not, hopefully it turns around for you. I am coming into the afternoon a little bit. I have some time on my hands, and I thought, why not get the 2023 playoffs a cracking? If I'm not mistaken, we are in the... Oh, gotta mute the TV here. If I'm not mistaken, we are in the 2023 season. Yep. And we are officially at the playoffs. The teams that are in the playoffs are... I made the playoffs and got the divisional bye. The Chiefs made the playoffs, got the first round bye. The Buccaneers are going to play the Rams. The Green Bay Packers are going to play the Cowboys. The 49ers are going to play the Saints. The Colts are going to play the Bengals. The Texans are going to play the Steelers. And the Ravens are going to play the Patriots. I'm out the first week. I'm not going to get into putting the money back right now because I don't necessarily need it. There's not any players that need to be upgraded. There's not any players that need to be traded or anything like that. Put this on power. If you remember on the last stream, I'm hearing some audio back up. I had something. Must have had the audio up. If you remember from last stream, I had stopped right before the playoffs because I was like, don't start the playoffs and can't finish it. And it's better to have, I like having those videos where it's like you make the playoffs and then the whole video shows like the whole playoffs instead of like one game, then you got to come back and watch it. It's something different with the seasons. With the seasons, I'll chop them up and stuff like that. All right, so let's advance a week into the playoffs. Wild card week. Advance another week. Oh, we got 45 staff points. Okay. Let's see about yearly awards. Who was the leader in awards this year? Jalen Hurts was right below Lamar. Look like Lamar Jackson might get it this year over Jalen Hurts. And then Coach of the Year is Nick Sirianni over top of Arthur Smith. Damn, he got the Texans humming at 11-6. I don't know who he got as quarterback, but he got them boys humming. Then the Cowboys coach. If I'd have put Jalen Hurts in the whole season, he probably would have got MVP. So it's cool. He's still an MVP caliber player in my book. Okay, so let's come over here to player personnel. That's where we're really gonna need some stuff. Okay, halfbacks and fullbacks, we don't need them. Wide receivers and tight ends, I do need them. Can I get to this? All right, so if I buy 20 of this, I can buy the wide receivers and free agents and then cornerbacks. So let's buy that one. And then let me get this one. Okay. And then let's check the roster and see if some of those results have come in for some players. Because we had some hidden players on the team that we were waiting to see who was what. All right, so for quarterback, Jalen Hurts is a star still. Miller is a hidden. He's still hidden, so they haven't gotten to him yet. So 9 times out of 10, if he's still hidden, the cornerback that we drafted, he's probably still going to be hidden too. Oh, he's a, strong safety. Yeah, he's still hidden as well. So we'll go in and reevaluate them. So playoff week, let's jump ahead another week. Got some upgrades out. Antonio Brown gets an upgrade. We're going to put this on deep threat. Okay. So it says we're playing the Saints. Let's see how that happened. Okay, so the Saints beat the Packers. That's how they ended up playing us. The Buccaneers beat the LA Rams. The Cowboys beat the 49ers. That's how they ended up playing the Buccaneers. The Texans... Oh, the Texans. Wait, how'd the Texans? Oh, the Texans must have ended with the Texans ended the season with the first round bye, so they're gonna play the Patriots. The Chiefs beat the Ravens, so they're in. The Bengals beat the Buffalo Bills, and of course the Patriots beat. And I should say of course, but basically the Patriots beat the Steelers. So, yeah, this is the first round. Us versus the Saints. It's going to be a pretty high-powered team. They have some good people over there. Let's make sure that our lineup is straight. Everybody's in the positions they need to be in. Jalen is his position. Everybody straight is here. Okay, now this is the playoff lineup. So we need people. We know the ones that we know are gonna, like Sims and Pharrell. These dudes need to be in there. Okay. Tight ends, everybody straight. Left tackle, Penny Sewell. Guard, Jordan Mailata. Center, Jason Kelsey. Brooks is the right guard. Pave the lane. Burns. Josh Sweat. Myself, Fletcher Cox. Hassan Reddick. Bobby Wagner, Levante David. Shaq Thompson. Darius Slay, Patrick Surtain, Avante Maddox, Asante Samuel, Jr., James Bradbury. Okay, this is where we're going to be going up against some mad dudes. So let me put Bradbury up higher and then Maddox above him. Free safety, Xavier Howard is playing safety at 93. So we're going to put Xavier Howard up at free safety. We're going to leave him up there for a while, and we're going to see what ends up happening, because for him to drop to an 85 and him to be playing a position better isn't good. Like, you see how his awareness is a 94, his play recognition is 97. The only things he has over him is like strength rating, but then when you go into tackling, his tackling is only 2 points higher, and his hit power is a lot higher. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to put Xavier Howard, because we might need him on the lineup. So we're going to put Xavier Howard back in the everyday lineup, right? So that way he's up there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come over to slot, right? And we're going to put James Bradbury, who would play it as an 82 better than anybody else. We're going to put James Bradbury on the slot. And now, on the cornerback, we have an open spot, so we can give it to Asante Samuel Jr. So now they're all on the field. And then Quandre Diggs will play free safety. I feel like he can play that position. He plays it very well. The Honey Badger will play strong safety, and we'll go from there. So kick returner is going to be John Thomas. I think I'm going to go, well, he's faster than Antonio Brown. Either one. John Thomas and Antonio Brown back there. Long snapper, Brandon Brooks. Third down running back is Miles Sanders. Power halfback is Najee Harris. Slot wide receiver is Julio Jones. Yeah, sometimes I need Julio to like break a route. Burns is the rush left end. J.J. Watt is the rush right end. D tackles, me and Fletcher Cox. Sub linebackers. Okay. So Shaq Thompson is playing 87 on Bobby Wagner's level, and Levante David is starting to dip a bit. So there's a couple players that I might move after the season. That's another reason why I'm out here trying to get the playoffs working, because I might do a little, if depending on what time it is and stuff like that, we might get to a little free agency as well. So let's skip your simulations. Let's back up and get the upgrade points. Upgrades. John Thomas gets an upgrade. Put this on elusive. Okay, let's do it. Divisional round of the 2023 NFL Madden playoffs. Everybody's in line. Change the playbook. Starting from the top, they have Alvin Kamara, Superstar X Factor halfback. I have Brian Burns, Superstar X Factor left defensive end. Tyrann Mathieu, Superstar X Factor strong safety. Myself, Salt Aries, Superstar X Factor defensive tackle. They have Michael Thomas, Superstar X Factor wide receiver. I have Patrick Surtain II, Superstar X Factor cornerback. They have Cameron Jordan, Superstar X Factor left defensive end. I have Darius Big Play Slay Jr., Superstar X Factor cornerback. I have Fletcher Cox, Superstar X Factor defensive tackle. I feel as though the best there is. J.J. Watt, Superstar X Factor left defensive end. Bobby Wagner, Superstar X Factor middle linebacker. Levante David, Superstar X Factor middle linebacker. They have Teron Armstead, Superstar left tackle. Marshawn Lattimore, Superstar cornerback. Ryan Ramsey, I want to say, or that's not Ramsey. I'm just going to go with Ryan. Ryan, superstar right tackle. I have Miles Sanders, superstar halfback. Penei Sewell, superstar right tackle. Najee Harris, superstar halfback. Xavier Howard, superstar cornerback. Jason Kelsey, superstar center. Lane Pave the Lane Johnson, superstar right tackle. Brandon Brooks, superstar right guard. Shaq Thompson, superstar right outside linebacker. Josh Sweat, superstar right defensive end. Jack Fox, superstar punter. Demarius Sims, superstar wide receiver. They have Demario Davis, superstar middle linebacker. I have John Thomas, superstar halfback. And I have Julio Jones, superstar wide receiver. And they have Chuck Wagner, superstar middle linebacker. So they've added some superstars and some middle linebackers. They're at 88. I'm a 93. This is going to be a hard-fought game right here. Watch this one. Let's get it.
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Saints and the reigning Super Bowl champs coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Sacramento Redwoods.
Let's go, boys. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny.
They got Jameis Winston running things.
You say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest. You'll take the week off. Get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
They get it first.
The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we
no
are
return
underway here on a January afternoon. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening
Jameis
drive.
Winston threw 4,000 yards.
They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback,
Let's start with cover 4 show just in case they try to go to the air in the beginning.
You'll take solid, and that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
For the first time with Alvin Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Dang, first play of the game, he out of here. Pinch dog 2.
Here's 2nd and 10. Winston to give. It's Kamara.
Oh. Damn, I would have had to stop tackle.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If
they doubling me.
Like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync,
I got linebackers for that.
when that continuity is there, and you can see that
You get through that line, you're going to be dealing with my linebackers today, brother.
linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On 2nd down.
Shaq Thompson.
Only muster a yard here to the 38. Well done to step
Cover
up
6.
defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description.
And he's tired. Look at Alvin Kamara breathing heavy.
On that one. Read his
He ain't
keys,
coming with the run.
made the play, and he
Get to him, y'all.
going moving the football.
Uh-oh.
Looking long for Thomas.
Yes.
Unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Who's... Oh, wait, I can see it when the coach... Who was that? Who did he try? Who was covering Michael Thomas? That looked like Darius Big Play. It looked like Big Play. Let me see. Yup, that was Big Play. So he's on Demarius.
You got to get in there and get physical with him. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Thomas.
Good return.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the
linebacker a little tired over there.
His teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you can get a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, got lucky, got lucky. Ooh, that could have been ugly.
Nearly an opening drive INT. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Hurts. Flushed out right. This is caught.
Touchdown, A.J. Brown.
38 yards. And the Redwoods are on the board first here in this division round matchup. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Brown with the TD catch. That's right.
Teams I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout.
Come on with 3 wide receivers. Bring the blitz. I think they come in with the run.
The Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
He shouldn't have got that much.
That's a really nice job by
Go cover 3.
and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great
Okay, I think he stopped him.
blocked and turned to the side.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being
Cover 3.
a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Here's Kamara.
Damn it, he went the other way. Shit.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Don't worry about it, Bobby.
None of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And Winston lost the football.
Damn, I couldn't get to the ball. Come on, man.
That is a big loss here on the play.
A lot of bad news on that play.
Got the sack, I couldn't get the ball.
Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
All right, they definitely going to be playing deep now.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Get to him, JJ.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Cover 6. They have to go to the air.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's going to try this again. That's right. Darius big play Slay, brother.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Here's Thomas on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He'll buy some time right. Got him in. It's Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his left.
Oh.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's
I thought we could get it, but they was covering it.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. After the sack on 1st down, Hurts escaping the pressure right. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in.
Julio Jones.
Touchdown. Julio Jones from 17 yards out. And the Redwoods are able to extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
14-0 in a playoff game in the first quarter, bro. I'd be a little panicking.
And it's good to make it 14.
This ain't basketball where you could just come down here and drill like 2 threes and be back in the game, bro.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
All right, so I'm going to go into more of an air attack defense
They trail early on the road
because they keep going downfield. So they're going to have to go downfield more than little runs they were doing. Oh, they got 3 tight ends.
They begin on the ground with
No.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop it. No gain.
That's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's starting to play desperate now.
Defensively, they've not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Winston.
QB pressure.
The release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync.
That's right.
Early.
You got problems, bro?
First half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to be this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Here comes the
Defense did their things. Got to keep the offense doing theirs.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable for Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's Sacramento's offense once more. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Sanders a first down, still going. And he'll take it.
The end zone, one touchdown.
Miles Sanders, 54 yards. And the Redwoods continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
He hit the gaps and it's gone, boy.
Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Come on, good
He's
coverage.
fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back.
I don't trust the air attack.
You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Kamara with a carry there on first down as he works his way forward for a pickup of 4. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now it's Kamara in the passing game, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Winston toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Winston.
That's right.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Shaq Thompson.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at it.
See, everything's like a deep
After the
attack.
sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. A 10th carry for Kamara.
See, I'm not worried about if you're going to double me, because if you double me, what happens is now you can't. And I'll show you on the replay. Look, well, when the replay lets me look. So what happens is I'm playing defensive tackle, right? That's this guy highlighted in blue right here. Now, as you can see, when the play comes out, they're going to double team me. Me and Fletcher Cox over here. This is Fletcher Cox. They're going to double team me and Fletcher Cox, right? But what happens is that now puts him on a collision course with the linebackers back here. So when you hand him the ball now, instead of playing it smart, what I would have done was you put one guy on me and you put one guy, play one-man defense. That way these linebackers are running free. Look how he has a straight line directly to the linebacker to straight up stop him. He's not going far. And then if he does get past him, he still has to get past these 4 guys who are over here crowded up. So if you're going to double me and I'm not going to get to the pass catcher, we can still do what we got to do on defense.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time.
Oh, I was definitely going to call a timeout. We might be able to score before halftime.
Returnable for Thomas.
Ah.
So a good punt, but it's
Damn, if AJ would have held that ball, man, that might have been a house move right there.
Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out, and he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him
Julio.
up, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Julio Jones all alone.
Touchdown.
Julio Jones, 79 yards. And the Redwoods are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Julio Jones, not really the first guy you think of when you're talking about yards after the catch, but he's still got plenty of guile with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, and that was sheer determination right there. He decided before the play, if there was a sliver, he was going to take it.
That's right, that's right.
Looked the ball in, turned on the Jets, and took it all the way.
And we see here on the next-gen stats, he was able to take that nearly 60 yards after the catch. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it.
Right, good coverage.
Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter. They're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on it. There's 2 sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Winston. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Good short hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout.
You never know, might be able to get a long pass downfield to put us in field goal range. Might be able to run it back on return. You never know what you could do. Better to take the shots.
As the punt team sending this one away. Pulled in at the 24. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
Oh.
And this will go as a short game.
Trying to get away from him.
Be the final act of this first.
All right, time to go to half.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime
Dallas
report.
won.
Be caught up on what's going on around the NFL. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's NFC divisional round game. And it was the Dallas Cowboys who are moving on to the next round as they were able to knock out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So we beat this will be us and Dallas.
In that first half for the Saints. And not much went right in those first 2 quarters. You can see the numbers on the ground there. Not a whole lot to write home about so far. Meanwhile, on the other side, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
Both these teams
Go
no
deep.
doubt making their final adjustments as we speak.
Defend the deep
Which of these
pass.
two teams is going to advance to the NFC title game next Sunday? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon God.
All right, Coach.
Yep, we receive it after halftime, too.
Back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think the key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3. And quickly, they get to the line. Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Hopkins.
T.J.
Hopkins.
T.J. Hockenson, 37 yards. And the Redwoods open the lead up to 34-0.
Selma, man, another touchdown.
Had to put the rocket on for him. I was hoping it got there, too.
Throughout the year, looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl.
TJ can pull it in. You put it out there, you can pull him in. So I'm talking about, man, having a second tight end. That's too tight in attack.
For anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Coup now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become 2 for too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him.
I think they're coming with a run.
A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw is Winston. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing there,
that's right.
This pass is going to wind up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They'll get 9 yards on the return.
9 yards back.
Part of 42. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And we have seen him to this point with 4 touchdowns. We get a glance at his work. It's been good work.
Oh, it's been excellent work, and it's made so much better by our guys. Look at the montage of great plays that they put together. Absolutely beautiful. I mean,
look at the coach.
Pretty well. But these guys, the pictures they put up, oh.
So very good, and he's got his team in the lead right now. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts sliding out of the pocket. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there. And in the
Didn't want to force nothing in there.
First down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Sanders.
You know they play me.
And he will take this
One in for the touchdown.
Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Redwoods are moving closer to a date now. The NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense can miss too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Coup for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong
Cover
side
4
of the
quarters.
scoreboard.
The only way back for them is through the air.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Over the middle, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, this game is certainly pretty.
You celebrating and you down 40 points in the playoffs, bro? Really?
Defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them. Gets big yards.
Oh, I fell down.
Points on the board. They have pride too on that side of the ball.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Winston.
Yep.
Can't get away, and he's
Right.
taken down. Bobby Wagner multiple times in All-Pro in there to drop him for a loss. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too
1 second.
long. We can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
All right, I'm back.
This time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on to blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
And this is caught on the sideline. And the feet in, they are. What a catch.
Well, this game was decided a while ago.
Show me that.
Completion there.
Yeah, I'm not even going to challenge that. I might need my stuff.
So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
This one winding toward a conclusion, and how would you assess how the secondary is playing?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary.
I took my shutout away.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it would appear that first round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. They'll buy some time right. And that's caught.
Dallas.
35. And he will get into the end zone.
It's another touchdown.
This thing is ugly. Now Youngway Koo for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter.
I don't trust them. I think they're still going to the air.
Jameis now on first down.
Oh, Shaq, you got to intercept that, baby.
Pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's right. This is our year.
Running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
Now a 3rd down throw, but he misses the target, incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's taken to the 26. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. Here's Sacramento's offense once more. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now.
Let's sub out some people and give some people some opportunities to play. Like Miller, let's let him get in, and then Thomas, let's let him get in, and then Farrell and all them dudes are already in. So, yeah, my rookies, I'm gonna get them some playing time.
In this fourth quarter, line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On first down, Thomas. He won't find a ton of space following the display.
Oh, Brandon Brooks is down. He's clutching at his leg.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. This is Smith to the ground. Once more the juke. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back to throw. Miller escaping the pressure and give him
another touchdown.
For a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Shows some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character.
Look at that footwork from TJ.
In the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
Koo now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Oh, take Brandon Brooks out. We're going to need him next quarter.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people.
He just got out of there. Just threw a short punt, short pass, and got up out of there.
They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
It's over, brother.
Secured a spot in the conference championship.
That's right.
Now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
One second. I'm back. I was preparing my on break chill, and I was using a knife to kind of clear out this gunk in this thing I'm using, and basically it cut me a little bit. You know, thank the Lord it wasn't that bad, like a hospital cut or something. I know I have a family member. She accidentally cut herself, and you know she had to go to the hospital to kind of get it stitched up. So luckily, it's nothing major. Andrew Norwell is back from injury. That's great. And then we got everybody else is playing pretty straight. The playoffs look like the Dallas Cowboys won, so it's us versus the Dallas Cowboys. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Bengals. They're in. The Patriots beat the Texans, so it's the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Patriots, and us versus the Cowboys. Okay. What I'm going to be doing is, number one, I'm going to be showing you my new screen. This is my new, hold on. This is my new animation screen. Ooh. Hold on. Missing a window here. Hold on. Still working the kinks out here. Give me 1 second. Aha. Okay. There it is. So we can at least have a menu up there so you know what game I'm playing and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure the graphics will load their way in there. When they get to it, I might be getting 9 times out of 10. I'm going to be looking at a different, another graphics package to get. But I figured while I was getting things together for my chill, that what I could do is we could talk a little sports. You know, football is right around the corner. I'm not, just to make everybody aware, I'm not stopping the stream just because I'm going to break for a little bit. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop the stream. I want to play the playoffs. I want to see, you know, how these games turn out, and I want to go, like, because to tell you the truth, the new Madden is going to be coming in a little bit, and I know after a period of time I'm going to have to hang this one up, you know, because that 10-hour trial, it's like once you play that new Madden, you can't go back and play that old Madden. But the 10-hour trial, it's really, I think it's 3-day access. I think with the EA, with the, what's the name of that thing? With the EA trial, it's about 10 hours. But with the pre-order, I think it's 3 days. I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure, because last year I pre-ordered the game, and if I'm not mistaken, it came out 2 or 3 days early. And when I logged in to play those 2 or 3 days, it didn't tell me, like, you have a certain amount of hours. Whereas the, what's the name of that thing? Whereas the trial, the EA trial will tell you you only have like 10 hours and, you know, to play the game. So, like I said, don't quote me directly on that, but I know the reason why I brought it up is because I know the new game is on the way. So one of the things that I am also at the same time of being a gamer is I'm a big football fan. I like football and basketball. I like baseball as well. I'm trying to get back into baseball because I used to be an avid watcher when my Phillies won the World Series, but after that we had some rough seasons, and I just started watching again once they got Bryce Harper and they started getting things together. So sticking with football first, essentially, you know, we're getting ready to start the new NFL season here, and my Philadelphia Eagles have done a lot. But the wild part about it is I think a lot of people don't understand that the NFL, that's what makes you, because it ties into Madden. This is about video games and stuff. Like, I'm not going to sit here and just go into a sports tangent, right? It ties into what it has to do with sports, you know, like with Madden. This Madden that I have has ratings and systems. Like, I heard about the Field Sense, right? I heard about the Field Sense thing. If you don't know, there's a new feature coming to this year's Madden where they're going to add 360 cuts. That's one thing that they're adding. So when you get, like, as a running back, when you get in those situations where you're trying to bob and weave in between the defenders on the line, you now have 360 cuts instead of, you know, lower angle cuts that can end up getting you tackled, right? To me, the only thing I don't like is the quarterback system, where you have to like throw the ball. It's kind of like, in a way, it kind of reminds me of quarterback vision. I don't know if anybody hardcore Madden players remember that, but there was this thing that came out a while. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Madden. where it was this thing called quarterback vision. So what would happen was when you go to throw the ball to reduce from getting intercepted, you had to move the quarterback's vision in the same line as the as the wide receiver. So let's say hypothetically you wanted to throw the ball to your number one wide receiver who's lined up on the right, and you hike the ball and he's looking to the left. Well, you have to move that eye vision line over to the right and deliver the ball all in a couple seconds. Now, to me, I'm going to keep it honest. That wasn't fun. You know, a lot of times you end up getting sacked. A lot of times you end up, you know, getting torn apart at the line because you're taking so long. So right out the bat, I'm not necessarily feeling field sense. But at the same time, I felt that way about the feature they put into this Madden where you, what do you call that there? The fan thing, where if you're winning, you get more routes towards you, and, you know, the player art can be distorted if you're losing and stuff like that. I've learned to play with it. But with this feels like the type of thing that could mess with your quarterback ability. It depends on how you play. You know, me, I play kind of like down the field. So if I'm throwing downfield, I'll have to, get used to throwing against defenders that have good field sense. You know, like this next game coming up, that's another reason why I want to get Madden 23 is because what I've noticed is they kind of set it up where, like, which is understandable. Some people are going to get Madden 22 and they're just going to download the new roster and go that way. I would highly encourage you to try the new Madden, because if what you could do, and here's another route, right? I'm going to give you a pro tip. If you don't want to pay $80 for Madden, what you could do is you could just get EA access and play the game for 10 hours to make sure that you like it. So that way you don't just spend the $60 or $80. And if you really want to wait it out, just keep EA access all the way into next year. And if I'm not mistaken, sometime, because whenever the football season ends, that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's when they're going to put the new Madden into EA access. So if you're willing to wait, like say if you got a bunch of other games that you're looking into and you know you want to play Madden, but it's not like your number one game that you want to get for the holidays, you could always or what you could do too is I have a disc tray now on my Xbox. So what I'm going to be able to partake in is Black Friday. One thing I noticed that Walmart and Walmart, especially Walmart, Target, and Best Buy. What I noticed is they'll take games that are like $60, $70. You know how it is. It's $59.99. By the time you get to the window, it's $59.99, but with tax, it's like $63, $64. So you're kind of close to $70. You see what I'm saying? So what you could do is, right, and this is the thing, there's going to be sales, right? Like, let me let you know. There's going to be a back-to-school sale. That's what's coming up next, right? Probably be something on, a couple games or whatever. Then there's going to be a Halloween sale, right? Right around the time of Halloween, there's going to be a Halloween sale for games, probably it'll be like horror games and stuff like that. But there will be a sale, right? And then in November, they're going to have a mega sale because it's going to be Black Friday. A lot of people don't know that Black Friday does extend to video games as well, not just the video games you see in the store. Now, the two places you can get these games, as I mentioned, is you can go to Target, Walmart, or Best Buy, and you can get the games off the rack. Like 9 times out of 10, if you go at the right time, you might be able to get Madden for $20. Real talk. And I'm talking Madden 23, the new Madden. If you're willing to come to the store, because if I'm not mistaken, hell, I might look it up while I'm on break. They probably already have the, what I like to do, I like to look at because if you look it up right now, it's called Black Friday deals, right? And it's easy to say I'm not going to worry about Black Friday this year, but there's things that I know I need, like I need a pair of over-the-ear beats, I know I can probably get a sale on those before the year is out. I wanted to keep my eye open. Not saying I'm getting a PlayStation because I'm an Xbox guy, but I wanted to keep my eye open when it comes to different forms of accessories that I need. Like I need another cord for my setup over here for charging purposes. I need a big block. You know those big what you call it? Those big like storage blocks that you use where it's like 30 plug outlets and stuff. I need one of those for my setup. So the reason why I say that is when Madden comes out, you know, I'm going to be here for you. Like I'm going to be playing it. It's going to be one of my major games. And as you can see, I put up hours upon hours of content in it. Like basically I play Madden all the way till the next Madden comes out. You see what I'm saying? So you won't have to worry about it. And then I'm going to be looking into some other games as well. I might try something like Apex Legends because, I mean, not necessarily that I don't like Apex Legends. It's just, for me, once I saw that Halo 5's Warzone was back and working, that's when I just kind of decided I was like, I'll probably just come back to Halo and play some Warzone and go that route, you know. But what I'm going to be doing here in a minute, I'm going to be changing the screen to the Be Right Back screen. I'm going to take me a short hiatus break, and then when I come back, the next game will be against the Dallas Cowboys. Then we'll be getting to the We'll be getting to the Super Bowl. We have to wait to see who's gonna make it. If I had to bet between the Patriots and the Chiefs, probably gonna be the Patriots. Cause I think let me check before we go to break here. I think Tyreek Hill still plays for the Chiefs because I don't think I got Tyreek. I don't think I got Tyreek off the Chiefs. I think he's still. That's why the Chiefs are still up there because I think he doesn't play for the Dolphins. Let me see. Nah, he doesn't play for the Dolphins. He plays for the Chiefs. Yeah, he's still on the Chiefs. So it's cool. I feel confident about the team. I still think we can get the job done. So like I said, I'm gonna go take this break, and when I come back, we will continue. So be right back. I have returned. Yes, I'm back. Like I said, I would be. Thank you for understanding the break. Thank you for understanding I needed to dip off for a minute. So we have the Cowboys up next. Let me turn this light off of my eyes. Find my new vape. Okay, so we're gonna go to, we got 10 staff points. See if there's anything wild for 10 points. Nope, everything's in the 20s. On head coach, everything else is filled out on offense. Defense, well, what's this on defense? Boost press for cornerbacks by 20. Or one way or another, you would need a 20 to increase it. And I might go with the cornerback. So let's see how much we get on the flip for a week. Or do we play them now? Oh no, we play them now. So you would have to just get what you get from the game. Upgrades are available. DeLuca turned out to be, he's still hidden. Let's put this on. DeLuca's at 82 already. Let me put in the chat. Just wanted to put it in the chat that I was back, just in case anybody came in and thought I was still on break. Tucker, we're going to put this on Power Rusher. He's at 82. Star. Donovan, we're going to put this on Hybrid. See what you're going to be. Patrick Surtain, we're going to put this on man-to-man. Okay, let's set it up. So they have Micah Parsons, Superstar X Factor, right outside linebacker. They have Ezekiel Elliott, Superstar X Factor, halfback. I have Tyrann Mathieu, Superstar X Factor, strong safety. Myself, Salt Aries, Superstar X Factor, defensive tackle. I have Patrick Surtain II, Superstar X Factor, cornerback. Darius Big Play Slay Jr., Superstar X Factor, cornerback. J.J. Watt, Superstar X Factor, left defensive end. Fletcher Cox, Superstar X Factor, defensive tackle, the best there is. Bobby Wagner, Superstar X Factor, middle linebacker. Levante David, Superstar X Factor, middle linebacker. They have Zach Martin, superstar right guard. Dak Prescott, superstar quarterback. Tyron Smith, superstar left tackle. I have Miles Sanders, superstar halfback. Penei Sewell, superstar right tackle. Najee Harris, superstar halfback. They have Trevon Diggs, superstar cornerback. I have Jason Kelsey, superstar center. Xavier Howard, superstar cornerback. Lane Johnson, superstar right tackle. Brandon Brooks, superstar right guard. Josh Sweat, superstar right defensive end. Shaq Thompson, superstar right outside linebacker. Jack Fox, superstar punter. Demarius Sims, superstar wide receiver. John Thomas, superstar halfback. Julio Jones, superstar wide receiver. And they have Kenan Newell. I'm going to go with Keen Neal, superstar left outside linebacker. I am a 93. They are 86. We're not that far apart. But let's get this game rolling. See if we can't bring this W home and make our way to the next round.
It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Sacramento. It's the Cowboys and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Sacramento Redwoods. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Send it away, Jack.
For the right to head down to New Orleans for Super Bowl 58, it's NFC Championship time. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Why risk it? You know? Why risk them running their back? Oh, he threw 40 touchdowns and only 7 interceptions.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He did cut to the outside pretty fast.
Nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack.
Pressure comes and down.
Got him.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it?
Aries and Cox split the sack. Big time hit.
Go and get the quarterback too.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Oh!
A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
He caught that.
Finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 20. A A big play here for Dallas. But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL.
He caught it.
He showed it off there.
Well, one way or the other, you knew they'd have to push the ball downfield on 3rd and long. But I'm not sure the defense was expecting to push it that far downfield. Their math didn't add up, but it certainly did for the offense.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And he stopped immediately. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Prescott off play action. It's Lamb. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him as the game goes on.
Prescott on 3rd and 2.
Yes. That's right. Hold him to a field goal.
Back at the 26-yard line. Fletcher Cox with a time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Really talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal.
Yeah.
That's absolutely huge with the play he just
Big
made.
time.
You know,
Big time.
Taking the loss there on 3rd down. And forthcoming a field goal try for the Cowboys. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is. Are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get through.
They did their thing now. We got to do ours.
You feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the.
We talked about it last week. The pressure of not just playing in the game as they try to close out a perfect 19-0 season. Of all the games they played, though, this year, this is far and away the toughest one. If they find a way to win it, guess what the next one will be? The toughest one they played. That's what happens when you on the line.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately. Run.
And he's got room. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes
Miles,
it
the
to
big
the
run.
25. 52 yards rushing for now the opening drive of this NFC title game. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And what I really enjoyed about that run and what made it so impressive to me was how he improvised along the way. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go. But this time, how about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
On 1st down, Hurts. Flush to his right. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And it's caught.
Touchdown.
A.J. Brown there to make the grab. And the Redwoods have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. How about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field.
All right.
Brings it a touchdown.
We got the lead back.
7-3. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. kickoff unit as they run.
1 second. All right, let me settle back in here.
And send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Nope, 3-man wide receiver. Last time we fell for that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's second down.
Really nice yards on it, and to be frank about it, most offenses would expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Send them guys. Watch the air.
When we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days.
2 running
You can
backs.
flex him out. You can run wide
Bring the
receiver
offensive
routes.
linebackers. Let's see how they line up.
And that's how he'll shred a defense.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
He didn't get it.
He is very close.
He didn't
to
get
a
it.
first down, but
That's
from
what I'm
where
talking
he
about.
started
Big
that
time
football,
defensive
he's gonna
stop.
get finished so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the deep. He's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow the ball carrier.
Big time stop. Guard the line just in case they try to come across with some running stuff. All right, cool. He kicked it.
Taken in at the 11. So a change of possession here on the punt. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they're hoping to the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole
The
lot
HP,
better
whoa.
view than when you're trying to
They're
figure out
stacking
how
the
to fix
side.
things there.
Side is Michael on that side.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Being chased out left. That's caught by the big tight end, Dennis Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Man, if I turned upfield quicker.
Quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to evade and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Oh, I thought he was in bounds with that.
On second down, it's Sanders. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Hurts.
Give me that.
Touchdown. Dallas got her. There to make the grab. And the Redwoods had 6 to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Coup for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
All right, get a little breathing room from these dudes.
A 6-play drive. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Byron Pringle now to return it. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10.
Stay guarding the top side of here. Don't fall for this run game crap.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to get this one across.
Hey, if they want to burn time.
How many times do we say in this game is
3 timeouts and 3 tight ends?
Different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people.
Going for that ball. It's the legs. I ain't have no stamina.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap.
Good defense. Good defense.
But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside.
John got stuck back there running. It's cool.
Sacramento's offense once more. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling got locked in really well.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get
At the
one,
first.
defensive teams think they come in bunches. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. but not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Hurts. This is caught. It's
Brown.
A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rebels continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field and will send this one away. Taking it about the 1.
Yeah, good hit.
Teams to limit him to 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one back in the opposite direction. It's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. Form tackle right there, shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. That one will set him back nearly 2 yards here on 1st down on the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege.
All right, I think they're going to go to the air, so I'm going to guard the air.
Growing theme in this first half. This is set. The give to Elliott. And he'll take 7. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes. so he's on to punt it away. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Here's Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds.
Good run back, Thomas. Good run back. Good run back.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Rolling to his right. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. 3. Championship as we send you cross country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Kansas City Chiefs.
So it's going to be us versus the Chiefs if we get past this game.
They await the winner of this. In that first half for the Cowboys. And not much went right in those first 2 quarters. You can see the numbers on the ground there. Not a whole lot to write home about so far. Meanwhile, for our home team, they had a little bit more success on the ground than their opponents did. And that should set them up well for the second half to come. Our 2 squads making their final adjustments prior to the second half kick. Which team will be the one standing as NFC champions at the end? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon and Charles.
All right,
I'm still looking to put up more points even if I got the...
Back for quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good.
What I was saying was, I'm still looking to put up points even though I got the lead. Trying to ice this, continue putting up points, play good defense, try to get us to the Super Bowl.
And they have made this anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. So the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Sliding out of the pocket. And out of bounds and incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard.
That's right. Dallas Goddard with a big-time catch.
The tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down the offense, it has not worked to this point.
You have a vision right now of everything that and shreds are being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And he scored only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got an 8. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown, A.J. Brown.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the
Good TD of the game.
drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. And they themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like the Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. 5 plays there on that drive. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always said about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's going to be
Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher Cox, his second sack of the night. And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line. And these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot. Clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
To try again after the sack. Prescott. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just
Good defense, good defense.
How great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here's Thomas on the return. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. And it's been a good game for him to this point, Charles. They're winning on the scoreboard. They got to be feeling pretty good.
It's always fun for them when they're not just winning on the scoreboard, but they're contributing in a big way. You see him throwing video here. It's got to be a fun time for him and a relaxed time because nothing is pressing.
Relaxed, cool, calm, collective, all those things describing him right now. They start on the ground here. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts, eluding the pressure right. It's and past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
So from Cowboys, first and 10 at the 38. They'll set up to throw. It's caught. Smith.
Devontae Smith had to get him a touchdown in the game.
Devontae Smith, 38 yards. And the Redwoods are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And a nice job and then navigate and break free.
Because he gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. A drive there of just 4 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it has already. They need points here and in a hurry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he's got his big wide receiver complete.
That was a really nice job there, stretching zone coverage by running that route deep enough before breaking it back towards the sideline and being open.
And a precise throw for the reception in the first. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Got an open man, it's Pringle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offensive coordinators love to call plays and send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Mike McCarthy pretty decisive. He brings out that red challenge flag.
They gave him a touchdown. Forget it.
Well, Mike McCarthy correct in his assessment there to challenge that ruling. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Thomas. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Ready for their next drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. In by Hopkinson here. And he takes 32. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll roll him out right. He's going to fire one, corner the end zone, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
That's right. Unnecessary roughness.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustrating.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues.
That's right, Devontae Smith, prime time. Look at that achievement. Game over 50 celebration loco, prime time. Rare achievement. Let's do this.
But they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Coup now for the point after. Over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Offense back out onto the field. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. On first. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out right around the 39.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Prescott on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Boy, how good has his defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy.
And we get the W. We are the NFC champions, moving on, like you said, to the Super Bowl.
Understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
Oh, we done made it to 99. Gonna have to put them gold cleats on for the game. Had to put the 99s on Brian Burns. He done earned it. He done earned it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and boost press for the cornerbacks by 1. And then looking at the lineup to see how we have things lined up. They went deep a couple times. They kind of went after, they went deep once or twice as far as throwing the ball. But at cornerback, I think we're pretty good. We got 390s. And then we got Diggs playing top side. So I think we're pretty good at that position. We're going to leave it where James Bradbury plays the slot because I noticed they weren't able to get that many. They weren't able to get that many slot throws off. So we're going to get lined up for the next game. So it's us versus the Chiefs for the 2023 Super Bowl. About to get this strong rolling. Oh, hold on. Before we get this going, we got some upgrades here. Jalen Hurts gets an upgrade. He has 1 skill point. I'm going to put this on Improviser, taking him to a 90, which is good. I'm kind of curious what rating he is now. He's still a star. Hopefully he gets a higher rating in Madden 23. I wanted to see about the players that were hidden to see if they've kind of flourished. Okay, he's still hidden, so he's probably going to be hidden to the end of the season. And then a cornerback, he's probably still, a free strong safety. Well, I'm probably going to move to free safety. He's still hidden as well. Okay. So we have to wait till the end of the season to see what's up with them. Switch to the Super Bowl. Get the points. Back up. Eric Smith gets an upgrade, puts us on speed rush. That man's at 83 now. Stop it. That man been in the league 1 year, already star 83. Okay, so they gave out the yearly awards. Who'd they give it to? Lamar Jackson got the MVP. How you get an MVP to Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts' team is 17-0? Coach of the year was Nick Sirianni with 17-0. If I'd have left Jalen in for them other 2 or 3 games, he would have got MVP. Okay, so I'm going to call the announcer, and then I'm going to lock in game-wise because I don't want to make any mistakes or anything like that. So we're pretty close to each other. Keep in mind, this is the Chiefs before Tyreek Hill was gone. So this is basically the Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs here. So they have Tyreek Hill, superstar X Factor wide receiver. Hold on. Tyreek Hill, superstar X Factor wide receiver. Patrick Mahomes, superstar X Factor. Tyreek Hill, superstar X Factor wide receiver. Patrick Mahomes, superstar X Factor cornerback. Chris Jones, superstar X Factor defensive tackle. I have Brian Burns, superstar X Factor left defensive end. Tyrann Mathieu, superstar X Factor strong safety, the Honey Badger. Myself, Saul Aries, superstar X Factor defensive tackle. They have Travis Kelce, superstar X Factor tight end. I have Patrick Surtain II, superstar X Factor cornerback. Darius Big Play Slade Jr., superstar X Factor cornerback. J.J. Watt, superstar X Factor defensive end. I said Darius Big Play Slade Jr., superstar X Factor cornerback. So make sure I called it right. J.J. Watt, superstar X Factor left defensive end. Fletcher Cox, superstar X Factor defensive tackle, the best there is. Bobby Wagner, superstar X Factor middle linebacker. Levante David, superstar X Factor middle linebacker. A.J. Brown, superstar wide receiver. Oh, A.J. Brown's now a superstar wide receiver. That's new. Miles Sanders, superstar halfback. Panay Sewell, superstar right tackle. Najee Harris, superstar halfback. Jason Kelsey, superstar center. Xavier Howard, superstar cornerback. Lane Johnson, superstar right tackle. Jack Fox, superstar punter. Brandon Brooks, superstar right guard. Josh Sweat, superstar right defensive end. Shaq Thompson, superstar right outside linebacker. Demarius Sims, superstar wide receiver. John Thomas, superstar halfback. They have Maxwell Malone, superstar left outside linebacker. And I have Julio Jones, superstar wide receiver. And they have Melvin Ingram, superstar left defensive end. I am 93. I am a 93. They are a 90. Yeah, this is going to be a very close game. We're kind of evenly matched. So let's see what happens.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's
Look at them Chiefs fans. We're the reigning Super Bowl champs. Tell them, the reigning champs.
Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
Fortnight of Super Bowl week is over, and away we go in Super Bowl 58. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
On first down, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to get this all the way.
Just realized I didn't have the damn microphone. All right, so they're going to the air on this.
Weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did.
Good, that's what I'm talking about. Brian Burns with the big time sack.
Burns able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Sometimes can work against you.
Burns with the big time sack.
Retreat and outrun the pressure, but that time they zeroed in on him and took it.
He ain't got them cleats for nothing. It's 99 defensive end over there, sir. That's the position I might play in Madden 23. I might play defensive end. Go cover 6.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22.
Put some heat on him. He don't got a running back behind him.
after the first down sack. Mahomes got his man
Got him.
complete over the middle. It's Sullivan. 8 yards on the
3rd and 14.
Now they face 3rd down.
Cover 4 quarters.
Throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Damn it, I gave him the whole field just now. Oh my God. What the fuck?
We just saw a nice example
Damn.
of teams often bring in
I had him by like 20 yards. That was a clear field goal.
You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide
Damn.
to avoid the big hit and pick up a
These
first
dudes
down.
coming out fired up. I ain't gonna lie.
On the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
All right, y'all. We gotta guard the air.
Edwards away as they run out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign of the opening drive. On 2nd and goal.
That's right.
They're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Hassan Reddick. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. We're scoreless after 1.
What's quarters on? 2 minutes?
The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they'll see what they can do.
5
3rd
minutes.
and goal.
Go cover 4 quarters. Play back. They're gonna try to go to the air.
Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line. Before
He didn't step out. That was a touchdown right there, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Good thing I was able to force him. Good thing I was able to force him out.
Apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to
They was marching. I'm not even gonna lie. They was marching.
and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
These dudes. I'm gonna have my hands full with this one.
Gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh,
And a good effort on a return there.
that
Gets him
one
across
guy.
the 30, up to the 33.
That was
So
a
out
clear
comes this
touchdown.
offense to take over for the first time.
All right, it ain't about the stats, y'all. It's about the game. This game right here.
Runner-up during his college days, it's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very vocal in days leading up to this game that he believes that this is their time, and he's going to do all he can to will them to a Super Bowl win.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down.
No, I don't want to go in the I don't want to go in the direction of that X Factor and superstar player. No, no, no.
Here's Sanders.
Running from the no huddle. Running from the no huddle. They blew that play up.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to...
Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll go down, but now the
Julio
is inside the 30.
coming through when you need him.
Time on the catch and run. And boy, boys, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with
I'm gonna have to watch that side.
it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah,
He kind of was rushing me from the right side.
He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right. And that would get a wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he...
Oh, my God.
They sack him back right around the 30. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. This is Smith with a
That's right. Touchdown.
Devontae Smith, 31 yards. And the Red... Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week. They had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation.
The route was a good route. The defensive lineman just basically bullnosed the rush and got through the line. And I was like, yo, I think we can still get it. See, they was bringing an overload blitz, so they had nobody in the backfield. I was like, Andy bringing a house. I'm going to try to take advantage of it. And we were so close.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So this drive spans 7 plays.
All right, down the middle, let's go. I got to play better defense. I was just giving them stuff down the field.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Not making tackles. That's not going to work. I get it back at halftime, though, so if I can stop them here, that'd be great.
25-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing
All right,
act.
3 wide receivers.
Exactly right.
Let's go cover 3 sky.
Punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. 32.
Good tackling. I'm not gonna lie, he got some yards, but that was still good tackling. That was like a screenplay we couldn't have seen coming.
In Orlando, the coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds. It looks like right at the 40.
So he's a mobile QB. Cover 4 quarters. So he's trying to go downfield. That's the thing. He has plays set to go downfield.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And able to rip off a big chunk of
He got that?
being dropped inside the 40.
Damn.
Right there, a nice in-breaking play. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Locates Hardman for another catch.
Dang, couldn't pop the ball for it.
20-yard line.
Where was that at? Corners. He's hitting slants. Go cover 6.
Because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Go cover 6.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. This is caught by
It's my fault. I clicked onto the receiver. Completely my fault. Tyreek Hill, whatever.
And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
Dang.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 10-7.
Tyreek Hill. I clicked. Let me show you what happened. If I can show you, I completely ruined that play. Look, watch this. I'm gonna show you. Oh, damn! They clicked it away. But basically, I clicked onto the defender, and I don't play defenders, and it pulled them from him. So it's kind of my fault. We'll do better. And it's not a horse collar or something? All right.
Late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Dancing to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
On first down, Hurts. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7.
Julio Jones. Coming through big time, big time.
Stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Hurts.
Julio Jones. Let's go.
There to make the grab. And the Redwoods have yet again retaken the lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here
That's what
in
I'm
the
talking
second.
about.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Coup for the extra point.
Score before the half, you know? This is the Chiefs we playing. The Super Bowl winning Chiefs. The 2022 Chiefs. I mean, the 2021 Chiefs. He was out here with Tyreek Hill and all the other players they don't have no more and stuff. Hold them on defense. Then I'll adjust my defense to play deep passes. Oh, we in the Raiders stadium. Okay, play defense. He might come out of the end zone. Okay. Now, how are they going to go about this? 1 second.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward?
All right, I'm back. I say go cover 4. I believe that. See, look, Patrick Mahomes is lit up, right? He's coming out of halftime lit up. I don't see how that happened, but take him down. Right, 15 seconds left. See, they're trying to get in field goal range.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in
He's
the
fired
first
up.
half. On 1st and 10,
Come on, y'all, get
Mahomes. That's out
inbounds.
right side complete.
Okay.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with
Cover
10
4.
seconds to go before halftime.
This is where they'll probably try to go really far to get in the end zone.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
That's too far.
And
Yep.
it's gonna be incomplete. And to
Okay.
take a shot, but
Cover
it's
4
third
quarters.
down. So 3 seconds
He's going to kick a
here
field goal
remaining.
from like 50-yard field
We'll
goal.
see about getting 3 points. This kick to shatter the NFL record, a 69-yard attempt.
69 yards. He's trying to kick that out. They're desperate.
Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. So the halftime show in the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready
Throw
to
it
go
deep.
for the second half.
Defend the deep pass. Look, see, he's throwing a higher percentage than me
Okay,
in a deep
Coach,
pass. Now,
just
what I got to do
like
here,
we're gonna play a
right, just take it slow.
What's been
Mainly a
18
touchdown.
contests so
Mainly
far.
we're looking for a touchdown.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And
All
we'll
right.
get this across the 20, but
We
not
got the
much
lead. We're
further.
going to play like we got the lead.
23-yard line. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all, because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sidelines, guaranteed he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he may even buy dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive
Go to the other
some of those
side.
deep balls.
They line their X factor. They line their X factor up on the left.
And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this season.
Good run.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
They got all their X factors and stars to the right. I'm going left.
And he'll get this up past the
Come on, he can get that first before they catch up.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
He got that.
Into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, it's Sanders. And they'll
Good
get it
run,
down
good
here
run.
about the 42. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
Oh, they want to try to pass? Okay, let's see if it's available.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
If it was a road, that's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one, any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there.
I didn't want to do something crazy like spin and then he, gets hit and drops the ball or something like that. I was like, let's keep it pretty basic,
Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10.
We marching.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Coach want me to throw. I want to run. Najee Harris.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
Najee Harris, the hammer.
Najee Harris taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rebels will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed. He not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action yet. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
All right.
Now Youngway coup for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
21-10. Got him by 11.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Play defense just in case he comes at the end zone.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I don't trust their run 2 yards.
Now, urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. He finds his man complete. That's Sullivan. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman.
Y'all playing against the clock now.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm trying to make them earn every pass and don't give them nothing open.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Chiefs with a football buck with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Mahomes now on 1st down. A quick slant to Hill. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. They've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of
Got him
those
down.
together? Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Patrick Mahomes has been on fire since he's come out of halftime, just to put that on record.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards alone. And inside.
Nobody was on that side of the field.
Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened.
One of their linemen is
He's
down.
still down. We'll take a break and get a report from
Play back.
Vegas after
They're going to the
this.
end zone.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Uh-uh.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A nice play design there with touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
That's Tariq Hill. There ain't nothing you can do about that.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize
He had the honey badge on him, but
the pressure again swings to their defense
when you're that fast.
some way to get the ball back.
Oh, he going for 2.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Got him.
But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line of this one.
Didn't get him on the touchdown, but got him on the jet sweep. That's what I'm talking about, Matthew.
Situation to situation. But who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can throw it. So
Oh, you instead of onside of it? That's stupid. I would have went for the onside. I'm bringing this out and everything. I'm trying to drain the clock, bro. That was dumb. Uh-oh. Oh. Got it out to the 46. That's helping us. That's helping us.
at some point, we're going to get it through our heads.
Good run, Thomas.
Special teams.
It should have went left. If I went left, that was a touchdown. Up there trying it again. You want to try it again? Let's try it again. See what happens.
Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Eluding the pressure right. He's got
That's what I'm talking about. Hurts.
inside the 40. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
We're not taking that many risks, coach.
Moving pretty gingerly down there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a
He got the
first
box
and 10.
stacked up.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Forced out to his left. And Hurts able to
That's what I learned, you know. If that linebacker's coming through the line like that, that means he's not in the backfield and open lane. They can't catch him. You must let them put, you know how much scrambling let them put on Hurts? Improviser, bro. Improviser. Down to 30, you know, keep it simple. Field goal, put you at 7 points, but I'm not looking for the field goal.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hell, you might get close enough to scramble this time.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So
Okay, now this play right here looks nice, but I think flip it.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
2
and
minutes.
We've got a one-score game.
All right, what do you think now, Coach? A run on 2nd and 7? Let's go out there with an option at least.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll be taken down near the 20.
They're wasting their timeouts.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right
Nah, let's not get tricky. Let's not get tricky on offense. Let's go with something simple. Oh shit, Sims is open.
Right away if they can't stop him here. Throwing his Hurts.
Yep, I saw Sims was open. Can't believe they didn't guard him. Y'all just disrespect that man like that. Hey, you know, we got the ball. Let's play it smart, you know? Play it simple. At bare minimum, you come away with a field goal. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, put you at 7.
Now Sanders, and he will take this one.
That's what I'm talking about for the touchdown.
Miles Sanders taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Redwoods are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face.
With the stretch out, that's what I'm talking about, with the stretch out.
It's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put
Yeah,
you
for
in
real. Oh, they're reviewing it?
With every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get
his knee was
exactly
down.
right.
He still was across when his knee was down.
Game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football, that's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
So what did they do? Did they take it back? Oh, they took it back.
Folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Let's go halfback dive. We at the goal line.
Shot from the one on second and goal. Now it looks like he'll
Right there.
and this is caught.
Touchdown.
Seal it. It's a touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about land or by sea, right? You know, one by land. Mention here, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
Reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Smith with his second TD of the game. Let's get it. 1 minute 48 seconds left. About to have him by two scores. This is the Super Bowl. This is what it's all on line for. 17-0 season wasn't for nothing. All right, let's get this. They're going to go to the air. They're going to go to Tyreek Hill. They're definitely going to go to Tyreek Hill.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 12. A little under a minute 50 remaining. They've come so far this year, but they need 2 quick scores late in this Super
2
Bowl.
quick scores. They're going to go to the air deep. Play back.
Mahomes to throw it.
Just make sure.
Connecting with Hill.
Make sure he doesn't run past us.
For a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Mahomes. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Caught, Kelsey, left side. Oh, Watt shaking up. He's still down here following that last play.
JJ still down. It's cool. We'll get it for you, JJ. We'll get it for you. 1 minute left.
After this.
We got a back-to-back championship. Come on, get to him.
He's going to air one out. And that will
That's
be
a miss.
incomplete.
55 seconds left.
Long way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to take another shot here.
Knock that one away.
Incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. They'll go. It's Edwards
And he is stopped short.
That mark looks a little short.
Bobby Wagner wasn't brought on the team for nothing.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
And the ball is ours.
Here's Sacramento's offense once more. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
Taking a knee. I'm not going to do nothing dumb.
So
Get that.
first and 10.
Ain't got no timeouts either? Nope. Ain't nobody about to be throwing on interceptions and they get some Madden. They get some Madden, what do you call it? Interception or something like that. Let it tick all the way out.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title.
That's right. That's right, Super Bowl champs. 17-0 twice. Y'all earned it. Go out there and celebrate. Y'all earned it. Jalen Hurts, a two-time Super Bowl quarterback. Could we be seeing in the future? Bare bones team built up from the Eagles roster of 2022. Right, Miles had a great year. TJ, the rest of them. Pat put up a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Had me playing completely different. Hell of a fight. Oh, they got the one with the phones now? I think they might have had that before. I just didn't see it. Giving Jalen the Super Bowl trophy. Yup. That one-handed catch from Tyreek Hill was wild. Like, had the game going. Through 3 touchdowns, Patrick Mahomes threw 2. Got a bunch of upgrades that they can upgrade themselves. 12 players added to the roster. Got 35 staff points. Just won the Super Bowl. We can go to the offseason and see what pops off in the offseason. I have to put back... How much do I have to put back? I think it's like $300 million. I normally put back into when you win the Super Bowl and make it in the playoffs and all that sorts of stuff. Let me see. Where is it? Here it is. 50, 60, 70, 100. Yeah, it's like 300. So you put 300 million back for just winning the Super Bowl and different accolades and stuff like that. I think it's user teams. Yeah, user teams. And then I'm going to have to learn how to do this again for the new Madden. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, should be at like 400. I was at 297. That means I was off by a little bit. So put about 5 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 327 will work. So basically what it was so you can understand what I just did. So I play with the salary cap off, and what I do is like with most teams, if you don't know, when they make it to the playoffs and they make it to Super Bowls and things like that, their jerseys sell longer, they can sell more tickets, they bring in more money as a franchise that can be put towards things like contracts and different things. The salary cap. Salary cap is set in a specific way, but merchandising coming to the organization helps with them putting money out. So what I came up with was, if you make the playoffs, I'm gonna give you $50 million. If you win the NFC title game, I'm gonna give you $60 million. If you make the Super Bowl, I'm gonna give you $70 million. And if you win the Super Bowl, I'm gonna give you $100 million, which is somewhere a little bit over $200 million. Well, let me add it up just to make sure I was calling it correctly, so I'm not just spitting numbers at you. Yeah, basically 50 plus 60 plus 70 plus 100. Yeah, about 280. So that was about right where we was, about 287 plus the 100 we already had, brings us to 327. Now, what I've learned in here is you can't buy out all your players at once, okay? You have to try to hold something over to the rest of the season to be able to pay contracts. So I'm going to move forward a week, there's staff moves. Let's see what the staff moves are. Anybody I want fired? What about Mike Tomlin? I'd love to have Mike Tomlin as a defensive coordinator. Nope. He wasn't fired. Okay, so yearly awards, scout college players, that's something different. I'm not going to do the draft tonight. That's not going to be done on this stream. Season recap. Let's see the season recap. NFL Player of the Year was Lamar Jackson. Coach of the Year was Nick Sirianni. Offensive Player of the Year was Lamar Jackson. We didn't get any of the awards. We won the Super Bowl. 3-time Super Bowl champions because we got the Eagle stats, but we're 2-time Super Bowl champions as the Redwoods. Super Bowl MVP was Jalen Hurts, which is true. He really did deserve that trophy. And just for record's sake, so we don't have to go back. For record's sake, last year we beat the Patriots 45-0. Jalen Hurts was the MVP, so he's a 2-time Super Bowl MVP and a 1-time NFL MVP. So, just to put that in the records when they go to evaluate these players. Okay, we got some upgrades available. Let's see what's available. Panay Sewell. Put this on Agile. Okay, and then we can get a look at. I don't think we have any players left to resign, but we can advance and just kind of get a look at what free agency, at least see what free agency is looking like in the third year. Okay, retirements. Antonio Brown retired. Damn, half the damn team left. Antonio Brown retired. Bobby Wagner retired. Julio Jones retired. Brandon Brooks retired. Jason Kelce retired. Lane Johnson retired. Melvin Ingram. Demario Davis. Cameron Jordan. Who else? David DeCastro. Casey Hayward. Kyle Long. Tyrod Taylor. Mitchell Schwartz. Marcus Joyner. Yeah, wow. And the head coach of Bruce Arians of the Buccaneers. Dang. So Bobby Wagner retired. Julio Jones. Bobby Wagner retires. Julio Jones retires. Brandon Brooks. So I've lost my middle linebacker, my wide receiver, running it down. Bobby Wagner retires. Julio Jones retires. Brandon Brooks retires. Jason Kelce retires. And Lane Johnson. So I've lost my middle linebacker, my wide receiver, my right guard, my center, and my right tackle all in one offseason. That's the stuff that I like about franchise, where it's kind of unpredictable, where you don't know what's going to happen next. So we have a lot of positions that we would have to fill. Let's see, because I'm going to be playing this up to when the new Madden comes out. So, and we can scout college players after this. But, okay, so they ended up retiring. So that opens up a lot of positions that I would have to fill. Let's see what free agency looks like. I have $325 to spend. Daniel Hunter, left end, looking for $61 million. I definitely will put an offer in on him. Tyron Smith, former Cowboy, would let him go. Tunsil, I would pick him up. Justin Tucker, I don't need him. Aaron Rodgers, as a backup, possibly. Tyrell Boyd, maybe. Devin McCourty, possibly. Marcus Pierce, possibly. Not a punter. Well, I already have a good punter. A lot of free safeties out there. Chase Claypool is available as a wide receiver, looking for $40 million, not that much. So, yeah, it's a pretty good haul of players out there. So, I want to thank everybody for being here. Let me put it in the chat. So, this is where I'm going to stop the stream on this one. This will be uploaded to playback. If you are not watching it live, it will be uploaded to playback on YouTube and also the SR51 Media website as well. You have two avenues where you can watch that depending on what you want to do. On YouTube, it is SR51 Media. And the official brand website is sr51media.com. Full of videos, product impressions, photos, game stats, podcast. There's a whole lot of things over there, so make sure to check it out when you get a chance. I want to thank everybody for being here. Everybody for being here. Everybody for watching. Sitting in the background, here. Anything you do, likes, retweets, watching videos, visiting the website. Click on the ad while you're there. Everything you do helps the SR51 Media brand and myself, Salt Aries, and for me to build the 51 Dynasties, my online community and brand bigger. So thank you for your support. Make sure to come back often and have a good rest of your day. Peace.